And from a long, long time ago in India, there was the legend of Savitri. Savitri, whose love pulled forth from death her beloved husband, Satyavan. According to Sri Aurobindo, this legend is one of the many symbolic myths of the Vedic cycle. Satyavan is the soul carrying the divine truth of being within itself, but descended into the grip of death and ignorance. Savitri is the divine word, daughter of the sun, goddess of the supreme truth, who comes down and is born to save. Ashwapathi, the lord of the horse, her human father, is the lord of tapasya, the concentrated energy of spiritual endeavor that helps us to rise from the mortal to the immortal planes. Dyumatsena, lord of the shining hosts, father of Satyavan, is the divine mind, here fallen blind, losing its celestial kingdom of vision, and through that loss, its kingdom of glory. Still, this is not a mere allegory. The characters are not personified qualities, but incarnations or emanations of living and conscious forces with whom we can enter into concrete touch. They take human bodies in order to help man and show him the way from his mortal state to a divine consciousness and immortal life. The Princess Savitri grew to be like a goddess herself. Beautiful as she was, like a golden statue, people beholding her believed that some heavenly damsel had descended amongst them. In her beauty, she seemed flaming with splendor. Indeed, warded off by that fiery brilliance, when she had grown up in full youth, no one dared approach to ask for her hand. King Ashwapathi, seeing that none had yet come for her as a bride, told her that the time had come to go herself in search of a suitable husband.
I am Savitri, Princess of Mathura. Who art thou? What name musical on earth expresses thee to men?
I carved my vision out of wood and stone. I caught the echoes of a word supreme and metered the rhythm beats of infinity, and listened to music for the eternal voice. There poured awakening streams of diamond light, a glimpse of the presence of the one in all. But still, there lacked the last transcendent power, and matter still slept empty of its Lord.
O Satyavan, I have heard thee, and I know that thou and only thou art he. My heart will stay here on this forest verge, and close to this thatched roof while I am far. Now, of more wandering it has no need. Father's house, for soon I shall return. Nor ever again oneness must sever its recovered bliss, or fate sunder our lives, while life is ours. Father and King, I have carried out thy will. One whom I sought I found in distant lands. I have obeyed my heart, I have heard its call. on the borders of a dreaming wilderness, mid Shalwa's giant hills and brooding woods. In his thatched hermitage, Dyumatsena dwells, blind, exiled, outcast, once a mighty king. The son of Dyumatsena, Satyavan, I have met on the wild forest's lonely verge. My father, I have chosen. This is done.
Well hast thou done, and I approve thy choice. If this is all, then all is surely well. If there is more, then all can still be well. Whether it seem good or evil to man's eyes, only for good the secret will can go. Our destiny is written in double terms. Through nature's contraries, we draw nearer God. Out of darkness, we still grow to light. Death is our road to immortality.
A marvel of the meeting earth and heavens is he whom Savitri had chosen with men. Delightful is the soul of Satyavan, a ray out of rapturous infinite, as brilliant as a lonely moon in heaven, gentle like the sweet bud that spring desires, pure like the stream that kisses silent hands. He takes with bright surprise spirit and sense. His sweetness and his joy attract all hearts to live with his own in a glad tenancy. His strength is like a tower built to reach heaven, a Godhead quarried from stones of life. O lost, if death into its elements, of which his gracious envelope was built, shattered his flower before it breathed its sweets, that earth could not keep too long from heaven a treasure thus unique, grown by the gods, a being so rare, of so divine a make. In one brief year, when this bright hour flies back and perches careless on a branch of time, this sovereign glory ends, heaven lent to earth. This splendor vanishes from the mortal skies. Heaven's greatness came, but was too great to stay. "12 swift-winged months are given to him and her. This day returning, Satyavan must die.
For I know now why my spirit came on earth, and who I am, and who he is I love. I have looked at him from my immortal self. I have seen God smile at me in Satyavan. I have seen the eternal in a human face.
I deigned, a mighty power had come with her. Is not that power the high compeer of fate?
O man, the events that meet thee on thy road, though they smite thy body and thy soul with joy and grief, are not thy fate. They touch thee a while and pass. Even death can cut not short thy spirit's walk. Thy goal, the road thou choosest, are thy fate. Queen, strive no more to conceal the secret will. Time's accidents are steps in its vast stream. Bring not thy brief and helpless human tears across a fathomless moment of a heart that knows its single will and God's as one. Think not to intercede with the hidden will. Intrude not twixt her spirit and its foes, but leave her to her mighty self and fate.
release the soul of the world called Satyavan, freed from thy clutch of pain and ignorance, that he may stand master of life and fate, man's representative in the house of God, the mate of wisdom and the spouse of light, the eternal bridegroom of the eternal bride. O human image of the deathless word, I am the hushed search of the jealous gods. I am the beauty of the unveiled ray, drawing through the deep roads of the infinite, the unconquerable pilgrim soul of earth, beneath the flaring torches of the stars. I am the inviolable ecstasy. They who have looked on me shall grieve no more. The eyes that live in night shall see my form. Ascend, O soul, into thy blissful home. Here in the playground of the eternal child, or in domains the wise immortals tread, roam with thy comrade splendor under skies spiritual lit by an unsetting sun.
Earth is the heroic spirit's battlefield. In me, the spirit of immortal love stretches its arms out to embrace mankind. Too far thy heavens for me from suffering men. Imperfect is the joy not shared by all. To raise the world to God in deathless light, to bring God down to the world on earth we came, to change the earthly life to life divine. I keep my will to save the world and man.
Discover the truth of God and man and world. Then do thy task, knowing and seeing all. Ascend, O soul, into thy timeless self. Choose destiny's curve and stamp thy will on time. Choose, Spirit, thy supreme choice not given again.
Thy peace, O Lord, a boon within to keep amid the roar and ruin of wild time for the magnificent soul of man on earth. Thy calm, O Lord, that bears thy hands of joy. Thy oneness, Lord, in many approaching hearts, thy energy, Lord, to seize on woman and man, to take all things and creatures in their grief and gather them into a mother's arms. Thy embrace, which rends the living knot of pain. Thy joy, O Lord, in which all creatures breathe. Thy magic, flowing waters of deep love. Thy sweetness, give to me for earth and men.
Descend to life with him thy heart desires. O Satyavan, O luminous Savitri, I sent you forth of old beneath the stars, a dual power of God in an ignorant world, in a hedged creation shut from limitless self, bringing down God to the insentient globe, lifting earth beings to immortality.